from a horror movie.
DHG here, listening to Barry Bitch. Alright, well this is me playing Alan Wake Remastered.
Anything, Al?
I was originally thinking on doing this as a Halloween horror, but I don't really think it meets the criteria. It's more of a psychological thriller than a horror game, even though there are strong horror elements. I'll just put this out right before Halloween horror. How about that? If you like my content, do subscribe. If you're like me and you don't like notifications, turn them off.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort.
Where did the rest of my guns go?
Step of the way, Al.
That certainly looks like a Smith & Wesson he's carrying. I'm curious what caliber it is. Could be a 357. Where's that? No, I didn't even see that.
Barry had never gotten along with Alice, but he knew Alan loved her with an almost frightening intensity. And now something had happened to Alice. And here was Al armed with a gun and saying things people got put in padded cells for. It was as if his friend had experienced a massive psychotic episode and was now totally disconnected from reality. It scared the shit out of Barry.
It did.
I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Damn raccoons. Oh, the birds. Yeah, the birds suck. Thought that was a page line there.
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh,
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere. I'm getting a little too rickety to do much more than that, you know.
oh, tell me about it. No sack race for us older gentlemen, huh?
Yes, exactly, Pat. But I'm going to check out the parade, of course. And I'll be one of the pie contest judges, too.
Well, that takes a different kind of constitution.
Oh, yeah. It's my kind of exercise.
Now, Doc, seriously, you're in pretty good shape, though. You're the outdoors type. I know for a fact you're an avid fisherman.
That's right. Matter of fact, just caught a heck of a largemouth bass early this morning.
But you're not taking part in the fishing contest?
No, not this year. See, Pat, I'm just not that competitive anymore. Now I just like to take my time and enjoy the peace of it. It's no fun if I need to worry about what I'm catching, you know?
Well, considering your track record, the participants are probably pretty happy you feel that way.
Well, Pat, that's kind of you to say.
Drop hazard. No shit. Earthquake? Or something more. I wonder if I can fall off. Nope, I can't. Boy, it says drop hazard, you ain't kidding. Yeah, kick that shit open. What you got in here? Another TV episode?
Crime and punishment. The cancer and cure of civilization. But some crimes are impossible to punish, especially in Night Springs.
I think I'm gonna turn the subtitles on.
Tonight's episode, The Man in the Mirror.
He's inside, Agent. He's a weird one.
So, you're confessing to killing that guy, huh? Why?
Had it coming?
Yeah, but why would you do that? I mean, you're a nice guy. Normal. Took a kid to a soccer game. So how come at the game, you pick a guy and, quoting from the arresting officer's report here, assault the victim's head area repeatedly with the weapon of choice being a pair of bare fists? Wow, that sentence really flows, huh? Maybe you're not the literary type. Okay, so you mess him up. But why? Who was that guy? We couldn't ID him. Why would a guy like you do him like that?
I didn't like his face.
Well, you must have hated it, because you really went to town there. I mean, there's no way to tell what he looked like. No ID on him either.
That must be difficult.
But then we ran the fingerprints. Got a match. Your prints. Identical.
Huh, how about that?
Your son said you were wearing a white shirt when you took him to the game. But the white shirt is on the dead guy.
It's plenty red now.
You won't get away with this.
Do you really think that's in any way relevant to me? I had plenty of time to talk to my boy before the cops arrived, you know? He won't stop screaming, am I right? You think he's ever gonna be okay? I left my mark. Believe me.
You bastard.
What? You gonna shoot me? What's the point? I'm going to prison. You got me.
I don't understand any of this.
And you never will. Don't worry. Maybe you'll see me again, Agent. Maybe in the mirror.
Those episodes are always cool in a very cheesy kind of way.
The air in the visitor center was heavy with an awful smell, as if some rotten drowned thing had crawled up from its grave. Rusty kept coughing blood. My eyes were drawn to the twisted shape of his broken leg. The attack had been vicious. Max whined in his cage. Rusty's eyes were wild with fear and terror. He gasped. "Mr. Wake, it happened just the way it was on that page."
Who's Rusty? Oh, I think he was that park dude. The guy that was attending to the dog.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury. Rusty, damn.
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help! Help me! Can you hear me? Anyone? Hello? Please, help! Back here. I'm back.
Mr. Wake?
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must... The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Wrong door. What door was he talking about?
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on. The visitor center was sturdy, but the impact turned the front of the building into splinters. Rusty was thrown across the lobby like a rag doll and hit the far wall hard. It didn't hurt until he tried to move and saw his leg bend the wrong way, felt the broken ribs stabbing him on the inside. Rusty howled in pain and fear, suddenly afraid to die alone. At the last instant, I changed direction and threw myself down. The axe splintered the trunk of a tree. I stumbled into the pool of bright light. My lungs burned. I was too exhausted to move. I tensed as I waited for the killing blow, but it never came. I raised my head. Nothing moved in the darkness beyond. For the moment, bathed in the cold light, I was safe. Too late. Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on. Rusty! The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness. Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole in the wall.
Well, I would say it's almost mammoth-sized. The dog's gone.
Please don't feed the animals. Fishing is only permitted for those visitors who purchase a license. Obey the park ranger's instructions at all times. Rusty, no! Never. Cover closer than 100 yards. 2 bears and wolves. No. Any other wildlife closer than 25 yards. Pets must be leashed. Never leave your pet unattended. To remove any natural objects or historical artifacts from the park. Even rocks. You may.
Tons of revolver ammo. Look at all that. My god, I wish I came across an ammo cache like that. 357 cartridges. Oh, nice. I wasn't sure if he was using a 357 or a 38. And now I know. Judging by the little icon in the upper right, that's definitely a Smith & Wesson. 4-inch barrel. They are expensive. I understand they're totally worth it though.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it. In that last instant of consciousness, Rusty thought about Rose. He was older than she was. Rose was barely out of her teens, but she made him feel young and forget what a train wreck his long-dead marriage had been. He still wore the ring. He'd been waiting for her to tell him to take it off. Now she never would.
Oh, I thought that was a person, or one of those shadow people, whatever they're called. For your safety, stay on designated hiking trail. Don't fall into the river. Oh, I love that one. Do not feed the wildlife, or you will have to clean up its shit.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
Moonshine Cave. Bound to be something good in here. Yep, there's a cache. Prohibition. One of the dumbest things this country's ever done. That and abortion. Segregation. Slavery. Hey. .357 Magnum could drop something in one hit, but these aren't normal targets.
Nobody in Bright Falls seemed to know where Al was, but Rose, the waitress at the diner, had seen him. From what Barry could tell, Al pretty much fell off the face of the earth when he left the diner. Rose was just the kind of fan that Al hated, but she really tried to help. She was smart too, knew a lot about what was going on in the town, knew a lot about Al, even knew who Barry was. Barry liked her. That was no big surprise. When it came to women, Barry and Al rarely saw eye to eye.
Rose seems alright. Bit dingy, but whatever. Okay, this is what I was curious if they were going to be able to redo this. Because the original Alan Wake used a lot of distortion, fog, film grain effects to create like an almost an otherworldly look to it. They mostly redone it here, although it still looks a bit too clear. Oh shit. I did not see you. Oh, he's dead. Stop pointing at him. The Great One, felled by lightning. That's a big-ass tree. I really love how there's no aiming reticule here. It just goes where the flashlight's pointing. That was brilliant. It's still brilliant. They need to do something like that more often in games. Bathing in the cold light. No shotgun ammo.
I turned the corner, afraid of what the flashlight's beam might reveal. Suddenly, a roughly painted symbol of a torch glowed in the light. Behind it, hidden by a rock, sat a battered metal trunk. It was here for a reason. Packed with supplies, batteries, flares, ammo. Things you need to make it through the darkness of the night. Something left behind by someone who knew what I knew, and more.
You'll find out who that person is in a couple episodes. I don't know exactly when they reveal that, but they let you know. but taken or filled with darkness. Bear alert. Kaboom. Anything over here? Pretty nice looking table. Until it gets filled with termites. Yeah, you can't go in that way. Manuscript page. The year of the Oregon Treaty. I'm embarrassed to say I don't know what that is. Big ass tree. I thought there was a way around down here. Guess not. Oh, I see.
Agent Nightingale didn't want to be in Bright Falls. These little communities revolted him, and he didn't like the trees or the coffee. He now knew that impossible horrors lurked behind the storefronts and smiles. He desperately wanted to turn the car around and just drive until he passed out or ran out of road and booze. But he had a job to do. He had a rider to catch, at any cost.
Oh, the FBI. Gotta love them. Corrupt sons of bitches. Nah, that's cool. I got all day. That's not something I'd want to use. I'd be like, is there any other way across, like a bridge? Ooh, can I fall out? Nope. Fucking birds.
Come on, we gotta get moving. More of them coming. That flashlight's kid stuff. The flares will keep the bastards away.
Yeah, quite a put down.
You can see them too? Hell, of course I see them. Come on, we gotta move. Why? Because that's the way the story goes.
Yeah, but
Let's move!
I lost my gun back there.
Oh, I've got a gun. Just keep that light steady on him.
It took a moment, but then I recognized him. He'd been on the ferry when I first arrived here with Alice. He knew my name. We were headed in the direction of Lover's Peak. There was no way this was a coincidence. He was the kidnapper.
Come on, Wake! You better keep up. Ah! Stairs, Wake. Use the flares from the emergency box to hold them off while I get these boards off.
Give me the gun.
Yeah, no can do, Wake.
Are you kidding? Give me the gun!
No time for back talk. Hold them off, damn it. A little longer. Scare them off. Get some light on those bastards. That'll keep them off us. Just a little longer. I almost got it. Okay, it's open. Move it or lose it. Oh, you feeling better now, Wade? Oh, for Lord's sake. Come on. Holy sissies are a bit dark. Better get ready. They'll be on us soon.
I don't remember him being on the ferry.
Stand. There's more flares here. Get ready. We fight them as long as they keep coming.
Give me the goddamn gun! They're coming!
That's not how this goes. Get with the program, Wake.
I need that coffee thermos. Flares are so much fun to use. Too close.
That's right. That's right. You just keep Come! Die already! Die! Boy, see? Nothing to...
Let's cut the act now. Where's my wife?
I knew you were gonna say that. I read it all before. You're a hell of a writer. Congratulations. You're gonna bring about something glorious and terrible once we get you some proper editorial control.
What the hell are you talking about? Where's Alice?
I want the entire manuscript, or she's gonna suffer bad.
You touch her up.
He loves punching people. What a beautiful revolver.
You're gonna give me the manuscript, or you'll be sorry.
No! Come back here! I swear I'll kill you if you hurt Alice! Do you hear me? Come back here! He had Alice, and he wanted the manuscript because he thought it held some magical power. But I had no manuscript to give him. I had to get back to Barry and figure out my next move.
Anything in here? Nope. Ah, there we go.
On one occasion, Alice had tried to explain to me how it felt to be afraid of the dark. To her, darkness wasn't simply the absence of light, but something more tangible than that. It was something you could touch and feel. Worse than that, it was something with a mind of its own, something malicious and malign. For her, things changed when they were wrapped in darkness. They turned into something else, something foreign. And nothing was safe or innocent anymore. I'd never really understood what she meant. Until now.
Ouch. That must have been the kidnapper. Enemies don't usually run off.
What the hell?
Oh, bear trap.
Rusty had warned me about these traps. It hurt like hell. I was stuck.
Yeah, I imagine it would hurt. I'd be surprised if those damn things don't break your bones. I wonder if he spawned when I got into that trap there. Oh, shit. I guess there's no way to deactivate them. Disarm them? Something like that. Damn, there's so many of them. Oh, okay. Hey, cans all stacked up. Not anymore. That was an achievement in the 360 version, shoot down all the can stacks. You know, you'd think you'd be able to just bend over and release the lock. I guess that'd be too simple. I keep mistaking these things for manuscript pages. It's getting quite hard to tell. They glitter the same way. Yeah, I backtracked. Is that a manuscript page or a trap? Looks like a trap. You son of a bitch. Almost bit the dust there. Oh, darkness hasn't been burned off of him yet. If I ever walk through the woods and it looked like this, man.
The night had been one desperate situation after another. I was exhausted, and my body felt as though it had been chewed up and spat out. The flashlight was heavy in my hand, and each pull of the trigger sent a painful shock up my arm. But I was finally out of the woods, and things were looking up. That's when I heard the chainsaw.
Uh-oh. A hunting rifle. Taking my damn coffee thermoses. Is there anything over here? I don't think so.
I had heard the plane fall. It made no sense. It was clear that it had just fallen here, but it was very old and obviously hadn't flown in decades. Looking at it sent a shiver down my spine.
Where'd you put your stash? Up, okay. Is there anything in the plane? Doesn't appear to be. No, 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 no. You picked up stuff. Might want that plane to go back to the other side again. Yeah. Not happening that way. Maybe I'm not supposed to even do anything with the plane. Out of 357. Or, I was. Alright. This looks like a good place to end this episode.